Hello and welcome back to another episode of They Are Billions. So, I think we're nearing the, well, we are nearing the end. It's not I think, we're at 71%. So the final level is going to be somewhere in this neighborhood, but we're not quite there yet. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do this episode is probably do this swarm because it'll be a couple minutes. Do the Steel Fortress, and then probably the resistance, mainly because I don't want to do anything with giants because that sounds scary. So let's start with this. This shouldn't be very hard. I wonder if it isn't worth building snipers at like these choke points instead of just balling it around, but I think we're just gonna use the old tried and true strategy. Alright, let's do it. Alright, everyone, form a defensive ball. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if they're actually going to get close enough to deal with us this time. None of our snipers have taken a hit yet, but these guys at the top are getting awfully close. Oh. Ah. I had my head at my desk. I was watching memes. Alright. Alright, now that we really struggled our way through a really hard and difficult mission, I think let's proceed to go do this other very hard and difficult mission.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, once again, we get a little welcoming party. Oh, we got our AoE upgrade too, remember? So that's exciting. Yo, big man, you're gonna have to, say shoot the ones that are actually coming towards you. Yeah, this AoE upgrade feels a lot better. This is what I imagined him being like at the beginning, and then actually playing as him, learned that he was not quite like this. But this is going pretty well. Oh lord. There's quite the handful of fellas in here.
So glad to do it. Okay.
Quintus? You plan on moving, buddy? Well, I'm just looking up here and seeing just these zombies having a little rave party. Alright, let's go put a stop to their dance. Alright, no dancing. We already covered this. I wasn't even looking. I took damage at some point. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, I think I understand something now. I remember seeing a comment saying something about there's like different attack speeds, and if you're like manually retargeting, he fires faster. Oh. That is considerably quicker. Alright, that's good to know. Wow, yeah, actually, that is decently better. Alright, I guess I was not taking advantage of this upgrade this whole time. I guess I should have grabbed the other upgrade then, because I guess I got them mixed up and was thinking the other upgrade was the one that increased attack speed. But instead I got the one that increased retargeting speed. However, this does make him quite a bit more interesting to play, and it's not just AFK. I mean, I'm still going to be doing a lot of AFKing, I feel like. But, it does make him considerably more lethal against, like, groups, so that's nice. Oh boy, there is just a considerable number of these guys, huh? Bruh. I've taken like 3 hits now because Kalis is fighting me on targeting. Alright. I feel like we've cleaned out a good chunk of them. I don't feel like there was much for me to be saying here. It's basically just shoot the gun. Let's clean up this little corner here first. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put this little friend here. Oh wait, hold on. Deal with you first. Alright, I'm gonna put this little friend here. And shoot this guy. And do this. There we go. Don't even have to deal with the fatty. Perfect. Alright, let's see what's in this room. I assume something spooky, otherwise they wouldn't have walled off this area. Attention, shipments will be dispatched in order of priority. Use the... Okay, never mind. Maybe not that important. I am going to use the medkit first. And... Yeah. Oh, never mind. Don't throw the grenade. That's okay, Kalis. I don't need you to do that. Fantastic. Alright. One more. Alright, I think we can deal with the rest of these guys. Maybe one more grenade in here. Especially since there's a fatty right there. The problem is I can't change targeting against him, so I actually do have to, like, do a little bit of micro. AKA, I'm going to lead him to the sandbag over here. Woo! Easy. Alright, there we go. And then there's the doohickey. Alright. Well, you know, for as late in the game this mission is, I would have expected this one to be a lot harder. I mean, it wasn't... I'm not going to say it's like the easiest thing I've ever done, but it was very easy. It was definitely far from the hardest thing I've done, especially in this game, and it's far from the hardest mission I've done in this game. I wouldn't say it's probably the easiest mission, but yeah, it wasn't all that difficult. It probably would have been a lot easier if I wasn't trying to get fancy with the retargeting thing. That does make him fire a lot faster, and it does make these missions a bit quicker, so that's nice, because Lord have mercy, these missions do have a tendency of taking a while. Is that everything in here? Okay, we're still missing a couple things. I know we passed up some stuff way back here. We'll have to see if there's any secrets here. Actually, no, we can't get out of this fenced-in area. Which makes me wonder how they lost. Like, how do you get infected here? If you have walls that are impervious to the like infection.
All right.
Trying not to send this entire base into a nuclear fireball by blowing up that barrel right there. However, it would be kind of funny. But I could use those for something, I'm sure. I wonder what's in here. What's in here? Attention, raw material storage at 100%. Alright. Wait. Let's say total power. Units off, total power failure in the complex. I wonder if like the story here is just they had like too many people or something. Oh, I see. They did have too many people. Just not in the sense I meant. Oh, we're actually missing quite a lot of stuff still. Alright, I don't... Oh, the barrel's way back here. Alright, I'm gonna come all the way back here, grab my barrel, and then use that to kill the fatty, because it'll probably be faster this way. I guess I could just chuck grenades at him, but, I like this plan better. Oh, this guy just hasn't even noticed us. That's fine.
All right. I still have some tricks up my sleeve.
Bro's really just not paying attention, huh?
This is going to be fun. All right. So glad to do it.
Easy.
Come on.
Perfect. Alright, well that was short and sweet, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only like a 15-minute mission. Alright, I'll take it. That wasn't too bad. It was very straightforward. It was literally just walk in, shoot everything, and walk out. Like, obviously that's every mission, but like, this one especially was, no gimmick, no special units, no anything. It was just quite a few zombies, and you and your gun. Very cool. Alright, we are able to upgrade him again, even though I don't think it matters, because I don't know if there's even another level. Oh, I guess there's probably one more. Alright, so I went back and reread through everything, and we're still missing one of the notes somewhere, but from what I can tell of the story at the moment, basically, population growth was going unchecked, and we basically everyone was living in megacities. Everything was kind of running into problems because, you know, actually feeding people, and the world was kind of drying up on resources. Everything was going bad. Don't know what happens here. Suddenly there is a new measure put in by the government, and suddenly, all of a sudden, all the streets are clean and we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then we have the most sustainable food source, which is we just got this from the mission we were at. So basically, it's Soylent. There, it's made of people. Soylent Green is people. But yeah, what I take is that they had too many people, so like, all right, we're gonna start mulching them and turning them into food. And also, it says somewhere along here that people living out of the megacities are no longer citizens, and they're sent military to round them up. So I'm assuming they were a substantial part of the food source. But yeah, so now everyone's eating people, and then all of a sudden there's a huge spike in medical anomalies, mainly mental illnesses such as dementia, Alzheimer's, and schizophrenia. And that pandemic grows. Then we're fighting, everything's going bad. They're doing research, and then at the very end, they make mutants. and it's like their last stand. And they said somewhere, yeah, this infected outnumber the humans 100,000 to 1. So yeah, not too good. Also, the expositor of daily news since 2023. All right, hold on. Which one of you guys, which one of you started this newspaper? Because yeah, we're in 2024. This already happened. We got to figure out how to stop this from happening. Man, now I'm actually kind of interested to see what they're gonna say about this. But yeah, we go from humanity on the brink of collapse, not enough resources, everyone's panicking, to no longer a problem. So I wonder what this one's gonna have to say. But it's probably something about, you know, turning people into Soylent Green. Now the question is, what should we get for our last upgrade? Maybe attack speed again. Loading weapons, I think. Oh, I can't remember. I think attack speed is how fast you automatically attack, and then loading speed is how fast. I don't remember. It was one of the two. Yeah, either this one is how fast he attacks on his own, and one is how fast he attacks when he's being retargeted manually. Also, why does he have like a Super Saiyan aura? Bro is actually becoming Super Saiyan God. Let's grab. I would love for more attack damage. That would be nice, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get to that. So instead of that, let's grab. I guess let's just grab more attack speed. The faster we attack, the more things we can kill. And we probably do want to start putting some points into stuff. So I guess I'm going to take a look at some of these, and I will be back. Alright, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and grab is going to be a little less flashy, but I'm finally picking up insulating materials, so our housing will take less energy needed, which will be nice. Then I'm going to pick up biochemistry, so we're going to get advanced farms, which I think is probably important because we're starting to get to a point where in certain maps, having enough farmland is actually kind of difficult. So I think this is important, and oil transportation I think is going to be pretty handy as well. Like, just, yeah, we'll have more oil. And then high technology, mainly I'm picking this up so I can hop into some of these other things. I think advanced ammunition is next. I'd also like nanomaterials, mainly so I can get into augmented reality. Because, yeah, +1 range, +1 attack damage, and +1 attack range is kind of nuts. So I want better soldiers, better snipers, and if I have the resources for it, probably better damage on our Titans. Another shock tower upgrade would be pretty cool. Building and energy needed -20%. That could be pretty solid. But yeah, I think this is good for now, which means it's time for the resistance. So over the small aquifer in the middle of the desert rises the ruins of an ancient fortress that must have been one of the ancient human resistance spots. Only some sections of the outer wall and the fortress Only some sections of the outer wall of the fortress remain. You can use them as part of your defenses. Our engineers have used materials from the ruins to rebuild the large telescope on top of the command center that will provide you with full view of the surroundings. Build a large colony and fortify your defenses to repel the attacks of the infected. So, Colony 2000 resists all swarms. Okay, that sounds scarily doable. There sounds like a catch here. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Because this is just a holdout mission. I think this is probably going to be one of those ones where we kind of have free reign over the map until, well, I guess if, I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see what happens. Okay, we start with the wonder this time that just gives us full map view. And I immediately see that there's no infected at all. However, this is a tiny map. This is bigger than the previous tiny map we did. So that's a blessing, I guess. So I guess we're gonna be using these as choke points. Like here, 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 here. Probably these two, this, so on and so forth. So I guess choke points aren't gonna be that stressful. Or finding choke points isn't going to be that stressful. But, yeah, I feel like this is going to be a tricky map. I don't know what to expect. So down here would be a terrific spot for resources, and up here would be a good spot for housing. So I think we're gonna kind of go with that strategy. Now I don't know what I want to lean for first, but I guess the first things first, we might as well build some housing. Well, I guess you guys are just gonna be on standby then. Yeah, we're just gonna set you guys to chase. We're gonna get you off the train tracks. I know it doesn't do anything to you, but even still. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be kind of a slow start. I don't have really anything to be doing right this second besides building. Alright, my goal is to get as much food early as I can, or as many of these tents up. However, I don't think it's possible to get more tents up before the train shows up. So unfortunately, these are gonna be kind of too late, too little too late. So I guess for the time being, let's start expanding towards the bottom down here, because we have space where we can expand up here. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna be chilling. Oh, also day 16 is when we have to worry about infected. So for now, let's just try to like skyrocket our, let's try to like boost our like colony as much as we can early and go from there. How's this blocking? Oh, this stupid thing right here. That's annoying. Alright, whatever. Oh, hold on. Where are you guys going? Ooh, infected are starting to spawn already. On day 1, no less.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay, that could become problematic. You're on standby. You're gonna be guarding. The archers are gonna be on chase. They're gonna just go hunt down whatever needs hunting. But yeah, this soldier, he's gonna chill here and make sure the random infected that just starts spawning. Oh wow, this could become problematic actually. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, I guess that's our catch right there. That's the thing I was trying to figure out where the rug pull is, because I knew there was gonna be something. It's never so straightforward. On the plus side, our rangers are fast, so they should be able to do a decent job of cleaning up. And for the time being, they're only walkers. So as long as they stay walkers, we should be fine. Well, we're at least collecting wood now, so that's something. And my goal is to just kind of like skyrocket our colony as quickly as possible, because
Building completed.
otherwise we're gonna run into issues pretty quickly, I feel like. Running into food problems already. That's kind of annoying. Alright, well, the first collection of infected that showed up are already dealt with, so that's something, I guess. But I can't imagine it'll be very long before the next group shows up. So we're probably gonna want to build up some kind of military sooner rather than later. I'm gonna put you guys back on chase though. I think we're gonna kind of rush a early game wood workshop. I think that's probably worth our time. That way I can start getting farms up pretty early, because I think that's gonna be probably a big deal. At some point we probably want to put up walls somewhere, because I don't know what I'm expecting. I mean, we have time until day 16, so I think we're going to be fine for the time being. But I'm a little concerned. Those daily waves seem like they could become kind of problematic. Where's our soldier? There you are. Yeah, those could become problematic depending on how spicy they get, so we do have to keep an eye out for those guys. Also, I'm very not happy about the amount of space I'm wasting by not being able to build here. Alright, we finally have our wood workshop up. I think a priority is gonna be the lookout tower, obviously, because like we need to be able to see things. Now, let's grab the farm. I think having a farm up is going to be very, very valuable, because yeah, we are very quickly running out of food constantly, and that is currently my biggest problem. However, we can kind of start focusing on getting an early game lead on wood production. That way power won't be a problem. But yeah, ooh, we are constantly out of supplies for food. And we don't have, I mean, we have a pretty decent start. However, you know, when I think about it, I don't know how reliable fishing into this little pond would be. Apparently it was an aquifer, they said, so I guess maybe it's a lot larger than it looks, but even still, I feel like this is probably not the most efficient source of collecting food. On the plus side, we can build walls here and here now, so if we need to temporarily hold off these areas, we can. Same with over here. I mean, we can't yet, but it shouldn't be too long before we can do that. Well, I see walkers. Ooh, a lot more this time around. Alright, well, go get them, gang. You know how this goes. So I guess it's going to be, what, every 4 days is the thing? Okay, farms are done, which is perfect, because with a farm going, we'll have access to substantially more food. I think I'm just going to build a second one, honestly, because I can't really do much else with my money right this second. I guess it wouldn't be too bad to save up a little bit of money to build a soldier center, and I think I'm going to do that for when this train comes by, because I think we want to start building an army. Yeah, let's start worrying about that. I feel like that's going to be a problem pretty soon, is we're going to have to be able to defend ourselves. Especially if these waves start to get scary, because like right now it's just walkers and our archers are fast enough to zoom around the map, I think. But ooh, maybe they aren't 100% fast enough. No, we'll see. We have a soldier on standby. This is why you're still here. If they start getting close, you can go deal with it. I'm gonna position you down here though, because this guy is looking a little too close for comfort. Alright, so now that we have that, I think we can start kind of expanding out this way. So I'd very much like to claim as much space up here as I can. Yeah, it looks like the amount of infected that are spawning are slightly more than our archers can deal with on their own before they start getting close to the command center. So this could be a little precarious. Ooh, they're splitting up. That's effective. It's efficient. So especially since there's like a grand total of like, what, like 10 zombies on the map right now, so I think splitting up is an A-OK strategy. Go kill this guy. Actually, yeah, go kill that guy and then go up here. Oh, wait, can you not attack and then... Go. Why don't you listen to me? I think you'll get there in time. Actually, the archers are going to beat you to it. In that case, you go back here. Alright, no energy. Let's build right here. We're going to cut off a little bit of our farmland with that, but I think that's A-OK. Alright, so we still have 10 days left before the swarm shows up. You know, I'm wondering, it would make a lot of sense for the... after the first wave is when the infected kind of get a level up, so I have a feeling we kind of need to be ready by then. However, we do have a decent sized colony already. Like, for only being on day 6, like, I feel like we're in a pretty decent spot. Alright, well, we're kind of bottlenecked on energy, so I guess now would be a good time to start building up a little bit of a defense while we're waiting for our energy to finish. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy here. Just something that'll protect us and give us a little bit of time to react to a swarm showing up. You guys kind of forgot this guy, but that's okay. I'm sure you'll circle back for him. Yeah, there you go. And our soldier's just big chilling here, ready to step in when needed. Fantastic job. Oh geez, we're out of wood. I was gonna build, oh there we go. I was gonna build more farmland, but we didn't quite have the resources for it. But yeah, we are actually in a very good spot wood production wise, so I think we're doing A-OK. And also now that you guys are done, you get to come home. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I wish the shift command feature would do a little bit more. Because there's more than one. Basically, you can't issue multiple types. Like, I can't issue a move command and then change to a different thing while holding shift. But I can issue multiple, like, move commands. But I can't do move, hold shift, then attack move, because then they just attack move. So you can't do very specific abilities, which, I mean, isn't that big of a deal. But it would be kind of nice if I had the ability to do that. A little bit more control of your characters is never a bad thing. And the question is, so these sides are all obvious how I'm going to hold these, but how am I going to hold this side? I guess I could build a wall here, but here is kind of rough because there's this giant strip of ore in the way. I don't really have a terrific place to wall off here. I guess I could wall off here. That's not really what I want to do, though.
Attention.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly your colony can grow when you have literally no threats to you at the moment. However, on the topic of threats, we should probably start working on making soldiers. Because, yeah, I feel like we have less than 10 days left, so that should be probably a priority now.
Attention. Building completed.
Also, we should probably research more stuff. I'm not sure what. Probably a market, I guess. Let's grab a market, and then... Oh, not enough food still. We're still waiting on this farm. Alright, soldiers are under production, finally. Speaking of, where is our soldier? Oh, there you are. Alright, yeah, I think it's time we continue building more walls, because, like I said, I'm a little nervous about what day 16 is going to look like. I feel like early game waves are typically not that bad, so as long as we have some kind of defense, we'll be okay. But I'm a little nervous. Like I said, so far this map seems too easy. There's definitely something wrong here, and I don't know what it is, but it's making me uncomfortable, because, yeah, it's gonna get sketchy, I feel like. I don't know how. I don't know what's gonna do it. But I will say this giant gap in our defenses is kind of alarming. On the plus side, since we're boosting our economy so quickly, our early game economy is gonna be terrific.
Technology research.
Like, I'm now making 700 or over 700 gold every 8 hours. Like, that's pretty spicy. I think I know how I want to wall off, probably.
Attention. Building completed.
More infected. Okay, they are walkers still, so we're not in too much of a rush, I think. But it is worth noting that they are showing up. But we do have, I think, a decent wall off here. This hut is a little on its own, but whatever. I don't care that much. But yeah, now we have walls everywhere. So even if a handful of more like runners show up, I think we'd be fine. Now we have to not get too overconfident though, because oh my, I feel like these guys are a little speedier. All right, well let's we have soldiers on standby for this reason. Where are they most likely showing up? Oh, you aren't on chase. Whoops. Go get them, gang. Alright, you are gonna head down to the south here. Alright, we should definitely build one of these guys. And I think we're gonna do it right here. Blocking free access. Sugma. Alright, we have to destroy a few more housing, but that's fine. It's for the greater good. I don't think it actually matters. Wherever works. I think getting this up early is gonna be helpful, because, yeah, I think... Oh, so we're gonna move you guys off to go defend this side now, because the archers are on the right side. But yeah, getting that thing up and running early I think is gonna be valuable, just because we are gonna probably be capping out on resources semi-frequently. Also, we should probably get better housing soon. We'll definitely want to expand, but not yet. You go up here, I guess. Yeah, so now we have a soldier on most sections of the wall. At least most sections that we care about. Also, I am going to grab another building. But we have a soldier positioned on every segment of wall. So I think right now we're fine. In fact, I'm going to move you... Oh, wait, can we not get down here? Oh, that's a little awkward. Whoops. Okay, Alan, you're going outside the wall. You gotta go defend this little area. Oh, never mind. Rangers are here first. You're fine. Fantastic. Alright, so I'm making the decision to try to push out and claim some of this territory before the first wave shows up. Because, I mean, we do have, like, 5 days. So, I think we can probably claim it. Yeah, I'm just gonna start leading our soldiers out here. We're leaving some on defense like usual, but I am gonna put some around to stay home. Or to, guard our expansion. Oh, you guys are already moving. Oh, and this time it's runners. Okay. Well, you guys should still be, I think, sufficient. However, I am a little nervous. Also, the last one I thought showed up on day 9, so maybe it's less than... I wonder if at a certain point we're just gonna get a constant wave of infected showing up at our doors. If that's the case, we need to expand very quickly. Yeah, because I want to just scoop in and grab all of this land. Oh, I hear more zombabos, and our rangers are on the move. Alright, we're spreading out. I think we're gonna start putting soldiers in choke points. Okay, so it's the walkers again, so I think we're okay. But that is a little concerning. And so we can build up a wall here. And this is my goal, is to just be able to build up walls on like all the main spots. And one thing I'm contemplating is how I plan on building my defenses here. Probably around this area is what I'm thinking. Yeah, if I can claim this area early, that'll probably benefit me substantially. Yeah, we can wall off here for now, wall here, here, here. Yeah, I think we can do it in time. But it is gonna be a little tight. Alright, so our expansion is for the most part going well. But it is gonna be a little tight, I think, for us to be able to wall off all of our remaining areas. But I think we have the time to do it. Yeah, once we figure out where the actual pathing is for their the swarms, I think we can much easier focus our defenses. Because we don't need to go so hard on all of these spots. But we do right now just because... Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know where they actually plan on attacking us. So, for the time being, we do kind of have to just wall everywhere all at once and call it good. Yeah, I think we're just about perfectly in time here. So we just have this wall, and this wall left. And then we'll have this whole chunk of land where we can start focusing on lots of quarries, lots of power generation. Alright. I think with that, our walls are complete and we are completely secure down here. So, I mean, obviously it's only a wooden wall, so it's not like the most structurally sound thing ever, but we are walled in, and I don't have to worry about any infected just walking in. And once we figure out where the swarm is coming, I can kind of rally our troops. Also, I'm not gonna put you guys on chase because since the horde is about to show up, I think that'd probably be a bad idea. But yeah, after the swarm shows up, we should be able to rapidly expand and start claiming the rest of the map. And I think once we get like the whole fort captured, oh wow, this right side is gonna be really easy for us to get because I mean it's basically right up against our colony already. But yeah, I think we'll be able to start rapidly expanding. Also, when the swarm shows up, I think, you know, actually I'm going to do it preemptively. I'm going to pull away redundant soldiers. So I want 1 soldier per wall. But that's mainly for stragglers that show up. I don't want them to just show up and attack. Or like a single guy to show up and just come in and blast our defenses in a spot I'm not paying attention to. But we want the bulk of our defenses in whatever area the infected decide to actually attack us at.
For the humans!
So you're redundant because you're protecting a wall. You also are protecting a wall that's already walled off.
Waiting on orders.
So everyone who's redundant is going to be on our strike force to go face the swarm when it shows up.
Infected are near the
Alright, from the
colony.
south.
They are approaching from
Okay,
the south.
interesting.
Do you need me?
I don't know where from the south is the issue, but... Alright, everyone, you're coming down here. So, we have two outcomes. One is they come towards this wall, which would be devastating. We really don't want that. So, we're gonna fortify this. The second outcome is they hit this wall. And if they hit this wall down here, that's not that big of a deal. Because if they break through here, they have a lot of land to cover before they get to our colony. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely fortify here. Yeah, we still need energy. Also, I have already researched stone cutting, so we probably want to get on that sooner rather than later. Okay, where is the swarm showing up at? Let's see.
All right.
Okay, bottom left.
All the way. All right.
We can probably really fast reinforce this wall, because this is likely where they'll hit. We'll reinforce this wall too, just in case, but I don't think many will come over this way.
Commander?
You get over here, you guys get down here.
Understood. On your orders.
Okay, so infected are attacking from every direction, but we kind of already expected that. That's why, like I said, I left a soldier on every single wall. But the bulk of what I'm worried about is right here.
On your orders.
Some are definitely gonna make it past, I think, and go attack this wall, but that's not... Oh, never mind. They're all gonna sit right here. Okay, yeah, we should be a-okay, I think. I think I am gonna set our archers to chase as long as we pay attention to them. I think they'll be okay.
Technology research.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna be doing fine up there. Okay. Honestly, you guys to chase. Go crazy, guys. I think you'll be a-okay.
Waiting on orders.
You know, I changed my mind. You guys are coming back because one guy, yeah, you go cover this base, and then we're going to rapidly expand again. So you guys are gonna defend our expansions. So the question is, where do we want to expand? Up here would be a pretty good chunk plus gold. Down here would be very easy, or the whole right side of the map would be easy to defend. Let's go for the economy first. Let's go up north. So in that case, you guys start heading up this way. Where are you going? This way, I say.
Of course, my commander.
However, what we should be doing is spending our resources for one, but for two, building quarries here finally. And also filling in this area. But at some point I definitely want to start working on stone walls, and I want to build towers for our lads. And also snipers. Snipers will be pretty valuable too very soon.
Any orders?
Alright. Let's start securing the perimeter. Okay, another thing that's worth building is definitely, I think, a stone warehouse, because all of our stuff is very close together. So if we could figure out a spot to put it, we might be able to do it right here. We would have to sacrifice a thing for that. Could also build one on this side. That wouldn't be that bad either. Something like that. And then maybe build one up here. I think we'll build this one right here for the time being. Right here, actually. Yeah, we'll do this. That'll benefit us. And then we'll build another one down here at some point, I think. Actually, we'll probably build one in here because that'll skyrocket our stone and iron production. Alright, but let's start pushing in these different directions. We also want to constantly be... Ooh, we're actually out of food. That's been a hearty minute since that's been an issue. Let's fix that. And the thing is, we're going to have quite a bit of farmland to work with here. And honestly, if I can put up shock towers on each one of these spots, like, I think we can manage. And we're going to have a lot of space to put up things. I'm not going to say this mission looks easy. Like I said, I'm just begging to get murdered at that point. But I will say, at the moment, things are looking positive. We have a plan, and I think a way to execute that plan. So I think that's pretty solid.
Reporting for duty. Tell me. All right.
Alright, let's start pulling back redundant soldiers again.
Attention.
And,
Building completed. On your orders.
where are we sending our guys? They're down here. Let's send them up here, I think. Okay, you're also redundant, and you're redundant.
Attention. Building completed.
Yeah, let's start, honestly, let's start taking over different chunks of the map. Anywhere that has soldiers, or anywhere that has a gap, I want a soldier. And on these bigger chunks, we can put 2 soldiers. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and plop down our stone workshop. Problem is, I'm trying to figure out where on earth I'm gonna fit this guy. I guess it's gonna have to be out here. So right here, I suppose. I don't really have a better spot for it. The only thing is, I'm nervous about building too close to these walls, because if they get breached, we're gonna be in a world of hurt. Alright, so we finally have a ring of energy going around here. So let's go ahead and we'll just start building the wall now. Oop, come on. Actually, yeah, we should probably have a gate in here. I wish these would disappear when I would hit F4. That would help a little bit. Yeah, now we're going to be able to wall off this top segment here. And then we'll start working on another segment. And soon, I feel like we're doing pretty well so far. We're approaching 1,000 colonists, and I've been dumping resources into this anytime I really get the chance.
Building completed.
But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good right now. Once this segment's built, I think we're just gonna build a wall across here.
Building completed. Attention.
Alright, so we have fully encapsulated this segment. Also, side note, I've been starting production on snipers now. Oh my, hold on. I didn't even notice, but there is a bunch of new things showing up. We need this spot covered, but everywhere else should have soldiers in it. And so if we're really lucky, the train will run it over, but not quite. I think we'll be fine. Also, you guys are now redundant. I guess we can start moving you guys along this wall instead of on these diagonals. Alright, well, I think we just continue our expansion of the walls. Alright, I think we're just about completely circling the entire map. We do need to build walls still, but we should have power on every wall. And we can start working on upgrading these into stone pretty soon.
Attention. Building completed.
And I have been working a little bit on putting more quarries down, and I'll probably get some more down here on the stone side as well, because we'll probably need a lot of stone. I feel like I showed this. I don't remember if I did, but we got 2 quarries harvesting gold for us as well. But yeah, we're making some pretty good progress, I feel like. Okay, yeah. I think that's about all the stone we can harvest from here. So we're going to be making a lot of stone. Honestly, I think I want to build another warehouse just so we have more space to hold more resources. That way I can just build a lot of things. Because, like, yeah, we're currently capped out on stone. But, yeah, being able to just have more resources in our stockpile is going to be, I think, pretty useful. Problem is our current bottleneck is gold. But I am happy to see that we are making 1,000 plus gold a turn, or not a turn. We're making it per pay cycle 1,000 plus gold, which is pretty solid. I think we will actually spend some of our resources on another warehouse now. I'm thinking we're gonna do it down here. So that's gonna boost our production of resources quite a bit. Alright. We have officially, oh wait, hold on, almost officially completely walled off this entire area. We're not quite there yet. Alright, now we've officially walled off this entire area. Yeah, looks like every single wall is repaired. So now I think what I would like to do is A, start bringing everyone inside the wall. Make sure all of our soldiers are on the correct side. And then B, yeah, you guys are already moving there. And then B, I would like to start moving or turning these into stone walls. The other thing I'd like to do is start building shock towers. Now the problem is we're going to need a lot of energy for that. So I think what we're going to save up next is the power plant. We have a lot of wood, I feel like, so I think building quite a few power plants is going to be a-okay. Yeah, we're making 127 plus... we're making 127 gold wood. There we go. That honestly, I'll get to the resource eventually. We're making this much. We're making a lot of wood. In fact, we're almost filling up our wood storage every time we get a thing. And I have been trying to keep up with sniper production. However, it has been a little slow. However, we don't need to protect every wall super aggressively. We really just need to figure out, like, this wall is going to be a key wall because it seems like from southern hordes will come here. So we just need to figure out where the bulk of the hordes are going to be coming from. And we can kind of go from there. Oh, I'm actually touching the wall. It's because you are not on patrol.
Attention. Technology research finished. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, honestly, you're fine where you are. Alright, but yeah, I think this wall is pretty decently fortified. So I'm just gonna park you right here, and I think that'll probably be good enough. Also, yeah, let's finish that wall. But yeah, I think now is a good time to start reinforcing certain segments. I think definitely at least getting the entire outer wall made of stone is the good idea. But actually building up certain walls is also going to be pretty important, I feel like.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Where are we under attack now? Oh, you're not doing your job. Alright. I think we're gonna need some walls pretty soon as well. Or towers, I mean. So let's start building those preemptively. What are you doing on the outside? Get back in here. Alright. Our first power plant is down. So this is gonna give us quite a bit of power, which is gonna be needed because we're gonna be making a lot of things. Also, wow, that's a surprising group of random runners, but I think we'll be fine. Now, unfortunately, They are coming to the side that is not fortified currently. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, as long as our soldiers are actually shooting, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Oh, this guy's out. Oh, no, he's in the wall. Whoop. Our bad, I guess. Alright, so it looks like we have about, what? About 6 segments left to turn into stone. However, we have been slacking on production of soldiers recently.
Train has arrived at the station.
Commander, is everything okay? Commander? All the way.
Let's bring our snipers to kind of the center. That way they can deploy where we need them to. But I think if we have stone walls, we'll be relatively fine for this next horde. I don't think it'll be that bad. Also, let's get you in your tower. And worst case scenario, we can pull soldiers from other spots. I'm not super worried. But yeah, in the next cycle, I think what we're going to be focusing on is really fortifying spots that the horde is actually coming from. Okay, so the swarm will be showing up here very soon. So if we can try to get the rest of our walls settled, that would be pretty ideal. However, I don't think we're going to have all of our walls set quite yet. You know, there's only a single segment of wall that hasn't been upgraded yet, so I think we're doing alright. And with this next train showing up, we should have enough to fortify this outer wall. Actually, I don't even know if we need to wait for the train. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so our entire exterior wall is now made of stone. Now, this will not hold against any meaningful wave of enemies, but this should hold against the Day 28 in the south. Alright.
They are approaching from the south.
So that means they're more than likely coming from down here again. If that's the case, I would love to build some shock towers down here. So it seems like they're trying to go through this wall here, but we can pull them off to the side by shooting them over here. So let's build some towers here. We might honestly just scrap this wall down here for a better design, but we'll figure that out. On the plus side, it seems like we can deploy our snipers where we need them decently quickly. Like, because the map is so small, we can, yeah, we can just move everyone where we need them. Okay, I need you to get out of the way. Ooh, wait, hold on. Ooh, there, they moved. Alright. Let's start moving you guys over this way then. That is unfortunate. Okay, so that does mean we're gonna have to fortify like every wall pretty well. Also, speaking of fortify, it's probably worth our time to double up on walls here. Ooh. Oh, they can't see over these walls. That's unfortunate. I guess it's good to know, though. Yeah, then walkers are showing up, so I think we'll be fine, though. Oh, geez. There is a lot of them, though. Nope, hold on. I meant to do this. Ooh, however, pulling him off to this side is going to be a bit of a predicament. Yeah, I think doubling up on the stone walls was definitely a good idea. However, they might actually breach this side. We don't have a terrific amount of guys to, or we don't have a great way to pull more people over here. So we're gonna build up a second wall just in case. And then I think, yeah, until day 40, we're just gonna be really hard focusing on, I don't know how you guys got out there, but this will work, I guess. Okay, let's get you four back inside. No, go inside. Oh, don't get surrounded. Okay, okay, we might need another wall, actually. No, go, oh, hold on. You know what, let's do this. Well, we should probably give this guy a way to get out, huh? Let's say they're definitely gonna break that down. Alright, let's get you out of there. Now, this is something we have to be mindful of, is that all of our lights kind of shut off over here. Okay, you guys gotta like actually get in here.
They are trying to break through.
Let's have like a few guys come back this way. Okay, this is a predicament because our AI is really fighting us. Oh. We lost one of our rangers. That's fine though. I think they've kind of outlived their usefulness. Okay. Yeah, okay. We gotta focus on defending or building better defenses.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Okay, could you guys go deal with this, please, and thank you.
Do you need me? All right. Orders, sir.
Okay, well, that's what we'll be doing for the rest of the, or until day 40, I think. And also upgrading our housing wherever we can. Oh, let's pay attention. And it looks like they're making another jab at us here.
They are trying
Another
to
stab
break
at getting
through.
into our base. However, I've made our first couple segments here. So this is going to be fortified with 4 towers, probably more at some point, but at the moment 4 towers and 2 shock towers. And then over here we got 2 shock towers, 5 towers. And right here we're going to basically do the exact same thing, except I think I'll only put... I was gonna say 1, but no, we did just get attacked here not that long ago, so I think it's probably worth our time to just put 2 shock towers here and most of our major choke points. Yeah, most of our major choke points I think it's fine. For spots like this, we only need 1, and frankly, we can only fit 1. But
The walls are under
we are definitely making some good progress. I think... Yeah, 2 of our major choke points are already filled now, so... At
Our
this rate,
defenses
there's
are
no
being
one...
attacked.
Say, are you not spending that, sir? Yeah, I think the next spot... I don't know. I feel like we could get away with 1 here, but I'm gonna put 2, just to be safe. Alright, so our southern borders are now officially very defended. Any horde that shows up to our southern border is going to probably get annihilated.
building completed.
Because my plan is to put snipers in each of these towers, and
Attention. Building
yeah, I think we'll
completed.
be a-okay if we do that. For now, we're just going to put like 1 or 2 in each spot. However, that does mean we can pull back our soldiers that are defending these walls. And they can be used to help reinforce spots that are
On orders.
getting attacked more heavily. Alright, so our northern border is starting to look pretty good. However, as you can see, I started building some housing here. And what I think I'm going to do is focus a little bit on that. Try to boost our economy a wee bit more. And also, I'm going to reinforce this side just to make sure this whole area doesn't get infected. Because we obviously need to worry about our east, but our west is kind of where a lot of our infrastructure is. So, yeah, I think I want to try to fortify this location a little bit and then start using this area as just a spot to rapidly expand our population, because we're kind of starting to chew through a lot of our money, or at least our income, because these towers are not cheap. These shocking towers, they're a little pricey. So yeah, I think doing this is probably a good idea. Also, to comment on, so I've been building these little triangle areas instead of having like, so I could have built a wall here and a wall here like I already have, but instead of putting shock towers behind those, I decided to do it here. That way, instead of defending two separate walls, I can just kind of unify them into one wall. Now granted, if this one wall falls, we still have two walls behind it to kind of hold, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Alright, so we're just a little bit before the day 40 wave, and I have kind of fortified this area. I've been working a little bit on economy because, yeah, like I said, it is not cheap having this many shock towers, and boy howdy are we chewing through our resources. But there's no but. I don't have anything more to add to that. Yeah, there's just, it is expensive having these glorified tasers everywhere. Our sniper ball is growing while also shrinking as I'm moving them around the map and putting them in different towers. But yeah, I think we'll be fine for this next the day 40 wave. Like, I don't think it'll be that bad. And like, yeah, all the shock towers have been pretty successful on any of the zombies we've seen. I think I'm gonna go ahead and plop down some of these guys on all of these walls that aren't currently heavily fortified. And I'm not sure what I want to do about the west wall, because this side is a little less than fortified, but I think it'll be fine. We can emergency fortify anything that needs it. I think we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, the problem is here. The best spot is right here where the gate is. So I think I will put it here, and we're just gonna ignore the gate that's there. Now this spot I am just gonna tear down because I'm trying to figure out how on earth I'm going to build a wall here. I'm a little tiny bit concerned about this spot. Namely because it feels like it's going to be very awkward to build up towers. I think I'll put 2 here. So maybe something like this. And then I think I'll put another one up here once I have the funds for it. Yeah, so it is going to be unfortunate that our west side is less than defended. I'm going to start actually moving our guys kind of closer to the west side just in case. Because if our east side gets attacked, it'll be able to hold its own for a while. Our west side, not so much. Ooh, come on, I need my resources.
Attention.
All of our guys are going to get hit by a train.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's build one, I think, like right here. Let's build something like that. I think this will be sufficient. Now, the only downside is we can't really fortify this wall too well. In fact, because of that, I'm going to plop a tower here, actually, like a stone tower. Yeah, I think for the most part, this should hold just about anything that shows up here, unless it's like, okay, when I say just about anything, if it's a harpy or a spitter, I think we're gonna struggle a little bit. But other than those two things, I think we'll be fine on this side. Now I am, like I said, a little concerned about these walls. I'm gonna try to plop at least one shock tower up here, probably. Well, let's figure out where the horde is coming from. I think I'm gonna pull. No, I'm gonna leave you guys here for now. I think you'll be fine. You need to actually. Oh, can you not get into that tower? Oop. All right, there you go. Merry Christmas. Ooh, I'm a little nervous. And I'm gonna hold on to some resources because I know the wave is gonna be showing up here in just a couple of minutes. So ideally it's on the south side again. That would probably be our most fortified and best spot to defend at. And it's the furthest away from anything. Our east side would probably be our worst case scenario.
A horde of infected
East.
are on their way.
Yeah, I should have seen that coming.
They are approaching from the east.
Alright, well... it's not the end of the world, I suppose. Unless it is.
Orders, sir. Of course, Commander.
Alright, let's pull all available soldiers this way. So I want to hang on to some resources so I can very quickly fortify any wall that needs it. Yeah, because I could start spending resources right now, but the thing is I would worry about defending the wrong wall. Because, like, I could put it here, 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 or here. And even this wall technically could probably get attacked, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until we see exactly where they're coming from before I start doing anything. I think this wall right here is probably gonna be the most awkward to defend, so hopefully it's not the train side. Okay, so it's down here. Means it's coming for this wall, which is a little less than ideal. This is probably the largest wall. Not enough resources to build. What do you mean? Oh, I don't have enough energy. That is very awkward. Okay, I should have been paying attention to that, admittedly. But I didn't. I'm gonna build it right here, just because I don't think that's gonna affect our farmland at all. Okay, so everyone start heading down this way. Rangers too. And let's just very quickly beef up this wall a little bit. I should have built the walls down on this side first in hindsight, but hindsight's 20/20. We are gonna have a shock tower here, so that will be beneficial. I'm gonna build a couple scratching posts just so we have some time to get our units down here. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have any towers going on, so I'll build them now, but I don't think they're going to be up in time to be all that impactful. You guys can just kind of come out here and start attacking, honestly. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not outside. Okay, so they are crashing against our wall pretty instantly. Ooh, this is a little sketch. But I think we'll be okay. They're just now chewing through the exterior wall of our 3. But I think we're going to be we're going to be able to very quickly start chewing through them in return. I don't actually think it's worth moving our guys up right now. Oh, beautiful. There's the shock tower. That's what we needed to see. Yeah, with the shock tower, yeah, we're fine. We are A-okay. Yeah, really, the name of the game was just wait until the shock tower was charged, and we're done. Easy. Easy defense. Ooh, okay, that was a little scary. I don't think without that shock tower we could have held. But the shock tower built, and we were fine. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I was concerned, but we're good now. Yeah, and I think we're basically good to continue doing what we're doing. Day 52. So I'm assuming the final wave is going to be day 64, because that seems to be the trend, is day 64 being the final wave. I'm gonna spend some time boosting our economy again, because we could definitely use it. In fact, I don't think we need this many snipers in production. Also, let's start moving all of our guys back over this way. Oh, okay. I've been looking for the foundry, like the next upgrade. I couldn't for the life of me figure it out. And I was like, did I just never grab it? But I didn't. But that's no big deal. We can get that now. But I would definitely like to start getting some AoE going on. Like that's like Thanatos kind of AoE. It's like we're doing just fine up in the north, or we're doing just fine on basically every wall except. Actually, no. Yeah, we're doing A-okay. But I would like to get oil units up sooner rather than later, and probably executors. Honestly, we'll probably have the excess resources. But all right, well, you know what time it is. It's time to build more shock towers. All right, I think it's time for us to finally get around to building that foundry I was talking about. We can plop it right here. I feel that's a decent spot. Also, I've tried to keep up like a little pathway they can sneak through to get up here in case they need to. I thought about doing it on this side, but we don't. We'll just go around. I'm not that worried. Like if this is mountain, then sure. But also, I feel like we have we have 2 walls left to fortify, and then we are basically done. Like, yeah, we'll need to continuously be producing. Oh yeah, we're out of food. We'll need to be continuously producing more snipers for our defense to actually be all that secure. But I feel like we're in a good spot right now. However, we are kind of constantly running out of food. Because who would have thought deploying or rapidly expanding this much takes a lot of food. However, once the foundry's done, I believe we can start building our advanced farms. And we can, these ones over here are especially profitable, so we should probably upgrade these ones first. Yeah, this one right here is the best. That's 77 food, which I think is like, yeah, I think that's probably the best farm we have. But until then, we continue doing things over here. I'm also going to go ahead and push out our wall a little bit over here. However, I'm still not 100% sure. Actually, yeah, that'll do. I'd say I'm not exactly sure how I want to build the thing I just built, the Tesla tower, but yeah, that's a pretty good spot for it, actually. Alright, our foundry's up and running, and I'm trying to decide what the first thing I want to get is. Probably the advanced farm, if I'm being honest. The engineering center. Oh, hello.
Attention. Building completed.
What was that? And how did it get to our wall? But yeah, advanced farm, I think, is the way to go here. So we are kind of running out. Oh wait, actually, I just realized we're at 2,000. So technically, we don't even have to expand anymore. But I'll probably expand a little bit more, just because I would like to make sure we have enough gold income. But I'd definitely like to start building some oil platforms too. I think we only have 2 spots for them. But I guess that's a second priority compared to building up our defenses. So I'm going to focus on that first. Alright. We are constructing the final wall. And I think that means we're just about done fortifying our base. At least when it comes to static defenses. Like, we still need to make more snipers, and I actually haven't in a minute. I've been saving up money for other things. But, yeah, we're just about where we need to be. Now we just need to save up for one more shock tower. I think that is that for static defenses. We might put some executors around, but for the most part, we're just going to be building up towers, I think, for the rest of the game, and massing snipers. Also, upgrading our towers couldn't hurt. Alright, so yeah, that's finally done. Let's upgrade... Well, at the moment we don't need to upgrade any farms. I think we're good on that front. So, probably save up for an engineering center, I guess. Alright, our first oil platform is down. I think... I said it before, but actually every wall is defended this time. Last time I lied a little bit, but I didn't realize this wall, I think right here, actually wasn't... It didn't have basically anything. It had a shock tower, but not much else. But now it's 3 walls deep and has some towers up. And I'm currently in the process of manning all of these towers. Okay, so at least 1 sniper in every single tower. There's a couple towers that have more, and I'm also in the process of upgrading all of our towers into stone towers. However, I'm not certain... I don't know how worthwhile that is. It might just be worth sticking with the stone towers and calling it, or the wood towers and calling it good. So we could use that money to build more snipers instead of building more towers. Okay, we actually can upgrade to an advanced farm if we so desire. That is good news. I wasn't 100% sure how that was going to work. So I think now we're going to go ahead and build a... Oh, wait, never mind. We're researching it. We're researching the engineering center, because I think building a couple... I'm not sure. I think Titans or Thanatos. Titans might be good just because they have rapid response and can very quickly plug any hole that we need to. They're kind of like just Rangers, but on crack. They can just, like, zoom anywhere on the map we need them to be. Ooh. Some zombies are deciding to test our defenses to see how we're doing. Thought we got one more guy coming, but maybe not. Yes, I have a feeling we'll be perfectly fine. They'll probably touch the wall a little bit, but I say our shock tower should quickly prevent that from being a long-lasting issue. Alright, now we can build a engineering center once we have the gold for it.
A swarm of infected is heading into the colony.
From the east.
They're
Alright.
approaching from the east.
We do need to put a few more guys in some of these towers, but that's fine. We'll get that. Honestly, I think we'll be a-okay. However, we did regroup all of our soldiers into one little ball to reinforce any spot needed. So these guys are on standby. Let's have you go down here. You go over to this one. And you guys just come up here too somewhere. I don't know where, but yeah, you'll be fine. You're gonna have the new rally point up here. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention I've upgraded our production of snipers. We're now making 5 snipers at a time instead of the 3 or 2. I don't know. We had some number at a time before, but now we're making more. So which wall are they hitting? It looks like they want to come for this wall, but our sniper shooting will probably draw them up here. Actually, it looks like we're going to be pulling the majority of them down here. I feel like our shock tower should do a pretty good job of dealing with that. Yeah, I want to make sure all of our guys are hitting the most, or the highest priority, all of our towers at least, because like the shock tower can take out the bulk of any like trash mobs that are here, but I want to make sure our snipers are dealing with anything that's a little scarier. Now, granted, we haven't seen anything much scarier than, well, a runner, but you never know. It's good to be prepared, because that sure would be unfortunate if, like, a Harpy shows up and absolutely claps our cheeks because we're not paying attention. Did I build an engineering center? I don't think I did, but we did research it. So now we can build one of these guys. Also, it looks like, yeah, the next wave is day 64, and I'm willing to bet that's probably the last day. We have until day 80 to actually get our colony up and running to, like, full size, but I can't imagine we would need that, like, I don't know how you need 80 days to get to 2,000 colonists, especially on a mission like this where you have ample time. I think I was there by day 2,000, or 2,000. I was at 2,000 by day 50. Alright, now the big question. Do we want to go for Thanatos or do we want to go for Titans? Honestly, actually, I'm thinking putting an Executor on every wall would probably be a little bit more efficient than putting one group of Titans somewhere. So I think I'm going to actually go for the Titan or the Executors for now. I'll probably research Titans as well, but I think this is a pretty good map, or a pretty good example of where static defenses are important on this map, because, like, yeah, I feel like normally the Titans are better, but in this case I'm feeling this way. I think this is the move. You know what I was thinking about, actually? Do wasps have upkeep costs? Because if not, honestly, wasps might be a really good way to go here. Because, like, yeah, building the amount of snipers that we're building is costing us heavily. So I'm wondering if a wasp wouldn't be a better idea. Now, an Executor, I'm like almost 100% certain has a pretty hefty upkeep cost, but yeah, we will find out what the best move is. Honestly, I feel like we're kind of set right now. Like, I know we're not... Like, this isn't the most impressive defense, but at the same time, I feel like we're basically set for this final wave. Like,
Building completed.
I think it's going to be scary, but I don't think it's going to be that horrible. Also, what? Ooh, this is a $50 upkeep. Ooh. Okay, so maybe we don't want to go that route unless we want to upgrade our Executors. What about wasps? How expensive are wasps? Provides 2 salary. What does that mean? Oh, I'm just... Wait, no, yeah. What does that mean, provides 2 salary? Do we get paid for having a wasp on the floor? No, it costs 2. Very strange. How much does a soldier cost? Where are our soldiers? Our soldiers cost 3, so technically the wasps are actually cheaper. So I think I do want a couple Executors about. Probably at some of our more, like, main chokes. But I think we're going to place a lot of wasps, and I think that's going to be what we're going to spend a lot of our money on. Cause we're starting to run out of money. And I don't particularly... I guess we could research stone housing. It would increase our gold income by 40, so one stone house would offset our Executor cost by a little, or almost offset it. Maybe that's worth it? The problem is we just have so many angles to defend. So our defenses are going, or Our defenses are
Building complete.
very, very stretched thin. Like, we just don't have the funds to cover every side everywhere with 100%.
A swarm of infected is heading into the colony. They are approaching from all sides.
Yep. Alright, so the final wave is here, and I've been busy. I've built executors on many, many walls. There's still a couple that don't have them, like this wall and this wall. But like the three on the top and bottom all have executors. Several of the side walls have them. I could probably build one right here. Actually, I am going to build one right here. My next executor will go right here. Because, yeah, this is where all my colonies are. And I want to make sure if any wall is breached, it's not going to be these ones up here. Because that's going to be really awkward. I have to explain to my citizens, like, everyone, please stay indoors. Ignore the zombies breaking through your window. They're simply Mormon. They just ignore them. The knocking is not the infected. People just wanna. They just wanna tell you about their religion. Alright, so yeah, this whole area is now pretty fortified,
Building completed.
and I've kind of spaced them out a little bit. I would like one right here, but I mean, we'll take what we can get, I suppose. I think there's about what, one,
Train has arrived at the station.
two, three, if you count this. Yeah, there's 3 walls left that don't have executors. So if we can somehow scrounge up the money for it, I think we can try. But it is a little sketchy. Now the problem is we don't really have a good spot to put an executor down here. I guess this is slightly better. Yeah, this is slightly better, I guess. It defends more of the wall. So, yeah, we'll defend that. I'd like one up here. And one down here, I guess. But I'm going to focus on this spot right up here first. Once again, we're going to have to scrounge up some more money. I'm not going to sell all of our oil. I'm gonna sell a lot of our resources. Actually, we have a lot of stuff we can sell. Ooh, we don't have the energy to build more. That is a bit of a problem. What we could do... How much does it cost to build an executor? 10 energy. So we could just pause some of our wood production. We don't need that much. Let's sell some stone. And then, yeah, I want an executor up here. I would love to be able to scrounge up $1,000 more, but I don't think that's happening for this wall. Alright, well, here it goes. Alright, what are we looking at? Oh my. Oh, ooh, there's fatties. Alright, focus them down first, snipers. Sakes, if our snipers can focus those guys down, I think we'll be a-okay. Our executors are going nuts.
They are trying to break through.
Oh boy. Okay, I think we'll be fine though. It's a little spooky seeing zombies literally everywhere, but I think we'll be a-okay. Honestly, I have some soldiers just chilling down here. They're just waiting until something needs backup. You know... Oh, I was gonna say, how do we get so much money? It's because, we're killing so many infected. Yeah, we can afford to build a, another executor. Ooh, now that is a problem. Okay, we can remedy that problem. But they are... Okay, so that is a weak spot. And that is why we have you guys. Alright, get up here, gang. You have a base to protect. Yeah, I think everything else will be pretty fine. But this spot right here is where they can bunch up on the wall and our shock tower can't reach them. I don't think we'll build a shock tower fast enough. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong. There's no way they're going to break through all of the walls. Because by the time they do anything of real note, like, they're not going to be able to just slip perfectly by here. They're going to have to destroy, like, this stuff too. But I would rather nip this in the bud prematurely. Alright, gang, get in here.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Defenses are being attacked.
So with all our snipers up here, and we have our shock tower finally built, yeah, I think we'll be just fine. Yeah, it turns out putting an executor on every single wall and a shock tower, at least one shock tower, plus a couple snipers is effective.
Are under attack.
Oh, we're out of energy again. Hold on, more energy. I want more colonists.
They are trying to break through. Our defenses are being attacked.
But yeah, I think we're gonna be just fine now. However, there's still quite a lot of zombies everywhere.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Stop hitting my walls. Cut it out. I worked hard on those.
The walls are under attack. They are trying to break through. Attention. Building complete.
Alright, so yeah, I would say we've just about cleared this with ease.
Our defenses are being attacked. Attention. Building complete.
More colonists. Oh, wait, hold on.
Attacking the colony defenses.
More food. Oh no, we're not gonna get to build any more housing. I don't know if the train's even gonna come. No. Dang. Alright. Well, I would say that mission wasn't particularly hard, but I think the reasoning is because obviously the difficulty we're playing on. I think if this was harder, like on a higher difficulty, we probably would have been dealing with runners a lot more often. But I think early game was that was the important part, because like after wave 2 I feel like we were fine. Like at that point we had already, I think, taken basically the entire map. Our economy was booming. Like we kind of could get away with a lot of stuff. Like I said, we have executors on literally every wall. I think we have, like, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of like 20 executors and even more shock towers. So those alone I feel like could have defended, ignoring the snipers we have almost 150 of. So yeah, I feel like if you can establish your early game like really quickly, you can just steamroll the rest of the game, because that was pretty straightforward. All right, the Broken Land. This is about what we expect. In addition, there are ancient tomb villages, several lands, blah blah blah. Ooh. Region is rich in resources, but it's a complicated place to build a large colony. Okay, interesting. Well, that's definitely going to be a next episode kind of thing, and then we'll have some points to allocate. I'm not sure what we'll do. Probably hop. Honestly, I'll probably just grab this. I'm not going to do it this second, but I'll almost guarantee get that. I also might get shock tower reduction, cost on energy. I do like my shock towers, but I think that'll be for the next episode. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.